let us continue with more Conquest of Elysium 5. We are currently facing quite a few giants. These Raphites running around here, which are pretty big, and have a decent amount of armor, so pretty dangerous to be dealing with. But we will deal with them, as we have Baal go out and continue to Baal around everywhere, as he should. Dealing with some horror marks, and hopefully soon we'll be able to take over a lot of Elysium here proper. I might start moving this guy around when Baal takes care of this army. I'll have to see that, though, as we see a Beholder move a little bit south. I do want to see a Baal and Beholder fight, but I don't want to have to use another High Priestess if Baal falls in it, so we might need some troops there, but I'm not sure what to put with him. Ooh, okay. The giants are getting antsy. Well, Mopman will come down here, our chosen Baal successor. Or Baal name, whatever you want to call it. Go take this castle back. It should be pretty safe, I think. This is a pretty big force, and inside any fortress, they're going to do pretty well. So, not too worried about that. There are a lot of kobolds in here. We are going to get a lot of missile protection over time. Let me see. Do we have a second level protection spell? Protective Winds, but it's only over here. Although the rest of the Orb Lightning and stuff should do a lot. My prediction is that we lose a lot to a lot of HP, but not a lot of units. Just some archer fire. So we'll see how that goes. Lots of charm. One of you did comment that these were very good. I tend to agree with you, as I just love them. It makes me think of how bad the Succubus is every time, though. I just think the Succubus is usually a big waste of units, but these are great. You know, you could get lucky with the Succubus, and she could charm an enemy mage, and you know, that enemy mage could be really important, but I just don't see it as super likely. So you have to get past regular magic resistance on these guys. I can't remember if Succubuses give a little bit of a bonus there or not. Can't remember it off the top of my head. Looks like my prediction is probably going to be right, with losing mostly just HP. Maybe taking a couple wounds. Don't love our sheds being shot. It's a price of victory. The fewer units they have, the more susceptible they are to some of our wind magic. Unfortunately, some of these air guys are immune to lightning spells, shock spells. So that might cause the end of one of our guys here, although they did just get an air shield. So there's one Scorpion Beast down. Don't want to lose too many. Oh no! What are you doing up here? Well, fly up and attack if you're gonna sit here. Oh dear. Took a wound. Debilitating wound is fine. Okay, she's gone behind now. These storm kobolds are gonna, or white kobolds are gonna cause a little bit of an issue. It's looking like. Get through this gate. Okay. Finally, this guy's jumping over. Looks like we just lost maybe one or two Scorpion Beasts. I was hoping our bottle of living water would help there. Okay. Hopefully we don't get petrified. There's an aura of dread down. Oh god, another wound. Death Wish, Battle Fright. That hurts the morale. He has really high morale, though. It's high magic resistance. Okay, we did it, taking one wound in the process. We need a regeneration item that we can put on Baal. Which means killing the Beholder would be really nice, but the Beholder having regeneration makes him kind of hard to kill. what kind of progress these giants are making against the enemy. Magic is no longer tainted, finally, so that's good. We have a little Solus we could take with us. Some undead would be good. If we could get one of those commanders, that might be ideal. A whole army of poison kobolds sounds about killable to me, in my mind. We'll get some... we actually don't need a lot of archers. We could actually use more troops itself. That's what we needed. So we're running on these kobolds, mostly doing lightning spells and things to take them down. Some scorpion beasts will do damage. Might take a little more attrition here, but that's okay. Protecting our castle, making sure it doesn't get fully taken. Still more of these gorgons running around. Don't love to see them. Let's try and grab some of the capital, get ourselves some more sacrifice economy. We'll also get some money, but that's not that much of a priority. Get eyes on this stack, see what's in it. See, I don't want to fight this with just Baal, because he still doesn't have fire resistance. He'll take a lot of hits. These fire guys. And at sorcery level 1, too. You know, we could probably build up some units here to fight this army. It's potential. Have the money to start building up melee troops. Whole bunch of archers there. And if they attack this, they'll be in trouble. I think we're going to leave it to this priestess here, Mahala. And Baal is going to head north. Making sure not to step and end his turn on any settlements or anything like that. Be a little careful with where we step. Okay. We've lost our Hand of Glory economy by losing both of our undead commanders, unfortunately. So we gotta get that back online. It'll take a little bit. Okay, we got a couple. Lots of poison spit, but these guys will fall relatively quickly. Let's just start getting lightning spells on them. And terror coming from the back is just devastating to any kobolds. Even these nice ones have super low morale. They have okay magic resistance. We're probably going to lose at least a line of scorpion beasts to the poison spitters, but these cost them a lot of resources, so I'm not surprised. But they're only going to have so many armies like that. A lot of their armies are going to be composed of garbage. And a little friendly fire on some of our lightning spells. You're probably dead. Yeah, you're gonna die. Scorpion beasts are ideal in certain circumstances. I say they're ideal for sure against the kobolds. You don't want to waste your Anakites on these fights, because they're not going to perform much better due to their problems. And low magic resistance against kobolds is usually okay. But like the Anakites are more costly, you know, you have to kill villages or get lucky in ziggurats. Easily taking back some of the capital. Not too shabby at all. Looks like they might have split some of that army there. We're getting attacked by the Inferno, but really it's our Anakite giants. They might take... This is that Dark Citadel down in the desert, I believe. We're fine with them taking it. It's not a big deal. Providing a little money that we'd love... Oh, a Bloodstone Amulet! Okay, we need to chuck some magic items away. Don't need the Hydra Bowl. What we do need is this Bloodstone Amulet. My goodness. Okay, that's going to let us heal all our wounds, and now this is an unstoppable beast. Oh, goodness. I can't wait to show this off. Oh, God. That's so good. That is so, so good. We're going to head down here and take the city back. Baal could go up to try and fight that Beholder with this regen item. I feel a little more confident about that. I don't know if we will yet. We have to make some decisions. Yida will continue this way with her Scorpion Beast army. Skipping some of the cobalt stuff, we might come back and reclaim some of it. We'll have to see as our giants continue to roam the earth. Do you have troops? You do not. You don't have any troops that could really help in taking this. I'm a little paranoid they're going to come take that brigand lair. Although if he does, then we'll go kill it, I suppose. Always an option. Could get some swordsmen. It's barely cheaper. But I think we'll do it because we're looking to get a lot of melee in this army to go fight this eventually. With a lot of archers picking off these really low armor Onis. Although they'll turn into spectral Onis. A lot of this army is kind of cheap garbage. These guys are really bad, these Ko-Onis. I actually dread when I spawn them. As the Oni faction, I just think they're pretty bad. There's not a lot of positives to them. The Bloodstone Amulet will give us that regen, though, so now we're very equipped to go stomp over their stuff with Baal, or Mop Man, as he sweeps the floor with them. You'll see he'll slowly start to regenerate his wounds, which will be nice. We'll start taking out fortresses here and there. Starting to see some movement from our other Anakites. Running a little low on money. It's not good. And they might grab our magic library. That's actually pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. Haven't lost our silver mine, although we lost this to ghouls. We'll kind of let that play out for now. We will go back and take this village. I feel bad not taking it, although it's likely to be taken by a giant. We'll just have to see. One thing about summoning Baal to think about is if you've destroyed most of your infrastructure, potentially, that could be a possibility, right? Or petrified guys. You could, yeah, that petrification kills those Anakites, by the way. Just as a note. It's not very healthy for them. Okay, we have a decision to make here. We see a beholder. It is the beholder with all the spells and the regeneration. It would be pretty epic to put Baal up against him, although I'm a little worried. Most of the animals would die. A little unsure if we should do that. These Gorgons are going to get real irritating. That looks so tasty. What wound do you still have? A chest wound, so lower HP than usual. We have baller magic resistance, comparatively. And killing their beholder would cause a lot of problems for them. This is how they get a lot of their other stuff, their commanders and whatnot. Although I'm sure they have a lot of their stuff online to where they could probably summon other commanders with their Bakmono stuff or things like it, but maybe not as quality. Spirit Sight... What spells do we have again? Terror, Symbol of Unlife, Rupture. Question is, what is going to kill the beholder quickly? God, we need to do it. We're not going to get the magic item back of the Whispering Skull, though, if we do this. What we could do is grab some units with us. I think we will do it. We'll grab a couple archers. They're probably going to die pretty quickly, but we're going to try it. And we're going in for the kill. I think we have a decent chance of success just because of how high our magic resistance is. And we might turn these guys into undead. Freya, please don't do that. Scratching at stuff she shouldn't. Okay, he's going to cast a whole bunch of spells, though. So we need to clear this relatively quickly. We can see we're killing our own units quickly. Getting some extra HP, regenerating. Already has a chest wound. Getting some ruptures down. I'm really worried about getting stun locked. That's my big concern. I think otherwise we'll win this. Things like Disintegrate, too, is pretty scary. Okay, we've turned a bear to our side. Any confusion. Okay, now it's Baal versus a beholder. With hella magic resistance. He's summoning clouds. Oh god, we're really getting hit. He needs to do Lashes of Death and things like it. He's kind of in our aura now. Oh god, oh god. Oh, yes! Baal has successfully killed the Beholder. Regeneration versus regeneration. Guys, this is a once in a couple month fight, I think, in terms of epicness of the two creatures. You know, a regenerating Baal versus a regenerating Beholder. Just some really cool stuff. And Baal won. I'm not totally surprised. I am a little confused why the Beholder would run up like that into the aura, but it didn't help too much. It helped a little bit. Probably. Didn't even check, really. But I assume it's ticking on him maybe for like 1 point of damage if he failed a magic resistance check. Does it even need magic resistance? We'll have to check the ability. But we did it. Baal has successfully killed the Beholder. Or Mop Man. He swept the floors with him, as we'll continue to say. Oh, now there's a Bloodstone ring? What the fuck is this game? This isn't too crazy. God, it just gives HP, I think. Might give something else just a little bit. I can't remember. Top of my head. I do not want to burn down the capital, which I think will happen if we do that. Let's look at that Aura of Desolation. Yeah, magic resistance check. So it probably didn't do anything. But ultimately, you can see some of our lower spells here, Lashes of Fire and things like that, did some work on the Beholder. We lost some major HP when we got up to the final battle. I'm glad we brought the archers. Maybe they distracted a couple early spells. I can never be sure. Or it could be if we go watch the replay. But I'll leave that up to you guys to dissect. I'm just glad it worked. Pretty crazy thing. Pretty crazy thing. Oh god, there's a lot of siege equipment. Do we let you deal with this? I don't want to lose more Anakites dealing with stuff like this. Because the Gorgons are going to petrify things. This one's cursed. I want to get rid of it. We'll go clear out the Beholder Cave. I'd love to show you guys Baal versus Kobolds. Especially regenerating Baal, my word. What a beast. Do some lesser ceremonies over here. We do have a pretty good spellcaster, but his fire isn't going to hurt plenty of this army. It'll hurt these guys. Sorry, it'll hurt these guys, but not these fire Onis. I'm looking at it. They don't have a lot of archer fire. They do have the second level Garnet Sorceress with them, though. Might have upgraded her. We needed to dive down there with this army probably in the next turn or two. See how things play out. Kind of hoping this army will go somewhere where it's not as valuable of resources so we can go take it out. I'll leave most of the siege stuff for some wiping up armies to take care of. Not too worried about it now. You see some Anakites make their way into places we don't like, and a Tatsu. These things tend to come up on land once they find it and just, like, run over all your stuff. I really don't like being next to Tatsus. Ooh, God. What was that? Instant vengeance against the Gorgon, just wrecking it. Oh, no! Our Anakite captain, Baal Hadad, has died. He's been petrified. Man, that really came down to the wire there. Poor guy. Alright, we'll have to reallocate those magic items. Let's see what we make of doing with that. And unfortunately, the Bakemono is just running around. So there was a Markgraf. Okay, so that was the other blue. All this goblin stuff has been one consistent blue. My eyes are just terrible. But a Markgraf was here, and now it's gone, so we only have the Beholder and the Kobolds to deal with. So we're doing pretty good. Getting some stuff done. We will probably accidentally desolate a farm or two here to kill this small stack. We'll take that trade. Why would I ever pay 75 gold for some spearmen? Is a question that we will never even think to answer. So 91 versus 94. On, first glance you might be like, oh god, you don't have enough good quality units. But I think our spellcaster will kill a lot of their backline stuff. It won't kill any of their fire resistant stuff, so we're going to get real hurt if there's like falling fires or something, but trust us to do a little bit. We have this bleeding spider as well, so we have some decent magic. We also have a Lion King for moral support. Oh god, the Lion King. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's the Lion King. I wonder if it's Lion King 1 or 2. Or is it the live action? Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. It's a terrible joke. I deeply apologize for all cringy jokes. I have to do it though. Baal will continue to ball out. I should call him Mop Man all the time, but I just, no. Balling out is too good of a joke. You know, we have ball. We could be like, we're balling out or we're sweeping the floors. Either one. Okay, I need to make sure something's not in this army. I don't see anything too crazy, although they're pretty. There's a lot of poison archers in this army. You're gonna need some troops. Oh god, the kobold. The kobold horde. We could just take this from them and let them come down here. I don't fully love that. Let's see what we get on a ceremony to Baal. Got some scorpion beasts. It's gonna be really heavy attrition. They don't have a lot of poison spitters though, so that'll probably be the big difference. I think we'll take it. We'll probably lose a lot of scorpion beasts and have to summon more. Or do something similar. So that's on the cards now. We've not desolated this farm. I'm starting to wonder... It might take a while for our desolator to destroy a town or something. I'm not entirely sure how desolator works. Climb over some stuff and try and get a feel for it. What's this? Oh, the Scroll of Astral Travel. We'll save that. We need to go take that, actually. I want to send Baal to heaven before the game is over. They actually have a little horticulturist over here. I'm starting to question how many units the Beholder has access to. Or how many he's charmed. I'm not sure. There's something slowing us down here. I know there's a hotkey for it, but we're going to search for funsies. Or was it... Were we slow from the Beholder's Cave? I don't think so. Keep going. Gotta be a little zombie somewhere here. Let's throw this necklace on a frontliner, as well as that gem if we can find it. Here we go. There are Anakite captains, but they're all afraid, it looks like. Or already ranked towards the midsection. There's this guy. Who's slowing us down here? Looking for a zombie or something. Oh, we probably Hellbind-hearted something heavy, didn't we? Yep, there it is. See, I was looking for a zombie, but really it was little Hoberg. Poor little guy. Joined the wrong army. Can't be coming with us. Although he will gracefully defend our city now, so that's nice of him. Although if any Anakite giants have anything to say about it, he will probably die. We could risk getting hit with the catapults. I don't feel like taking that risk. It probably won't do anything enough to us, but better safe than sorry right now with Baal. He is crucial. We're going to give this a shot. There's quite a bit of units here. We're going to have some good spell casting going down. We could have second leveled our Priestess if we really wanted to get some stuff done, but I think we'll try that out. So we need to go look for this witch and take away all her swamps. Oh god, that bad chain lightning. That's a bad early spell to cast. Get right back into our back lines. You can see the difference here when there's not a lot of poison spitters. A lot of these kobolds are going to have trouble piercing our armor, but if they do hit us, they'll do a little poison tick. So the archers are a little dangerous. But by the time we got back here, most of our sheds have done their work. And you can see the value in these sheds versus things like kobolds, you know. AoE air stuff does a lot of work there. And I call it air, but it's like lightning, shock magic, that kind of stuff, storm magic. Okay, we're getting hurt real bad. You can't tell, but we spectraled a lot of these Onis. And by can't tell, you can't tell on first glance. These are actually probably preferable spells in terms of what she could have had. Lots of Evo. Pain being the only really dangerous one there, as you just saw. Might lose this battle. We're down to archers now, and I'm a little worried about our spellcaster. Okay, there's some good hits. You need to start hitting... Not the Onis, they're still immune. Really gonna cause a problem. And that pain is really hurting. Or agony is the second little version of it. Get rid of these Onis so our spellcaster can keep firing. And thank you! Protected our spellcaster for at least another turn. You can see the Onis are kind of difficult, but once they're gone, this is, you know, this is quite a costly battle for them. Especially because we are currently taking away a bunch of their infrastructure. Getting a couple undead summoned. Well, they won't last for long, and we're probably losing a white wizard in this battle. Which I wasn't the most confident about, but I was hoping we'd perform a little better. But unfortunately, the Ethereal's really showing its colors here with doing very well. Fortunately, she's agonied their own Onis quite a bit, but then a Flame Strike will absolutely decimate our caster there. So killed most of this army. These guys are going to reform over time, so we don't want to give them that chance. Hopefully we can get some archers in our port or send a squad down here at some point. But much better news up here. We are clearing armies. And that is mostly what's going to be important here to wrap up with the Beholder, is to finish off all of his armies, which he has an abundance of. We have a big army killer running around that is Baal. He will go chase down all the armies that he can to finish them off. We also have this other squad running around. We can deal some major blows to them. Question is, do we send this 81 versus this large stack with a bunch of little slingers? Probably be pretty successful. Terror, Spider Swarm, and Rupture doing a lot, although they have decent magic resistance back here. We have quite a bit of Archer core, though, as well, so not too scared of it. So we'll fight this, kill another army, decide what to do with Baal, maybe send him up here. Lots of watchtowers to take out. Lots of little watchtowers. This went actually astoundingly well, so we're good on that front. We will continue to do ceremonies to Baal, and in these mountains we might summon a solar disk to run around. We'll have to see how things play out. The problem is if we could lose the solar disk potentially if we're not careful. We got some nice conversions. Was Murderous Mist? Oh, they're poison traps. I was like, how did they get Murderous Mist? But no, these are the little cobalt traps that are happening on us. Probably won't kill any of them. If there was more troops here, they would cause a lot of attrition. God, okay, this guy's almost dead. Took a big brunt of it. Oh no! Okay. Nothing too bad. Just some wounds. This battle should go pretty phenomenally, I think. Rupture, taking out large swaths of their tiny units. Might lose an Anakite or two. It's possible. I mean, we need to get a Priestess to run around with this army and refresh them from time to time. In my mind, that's pretty crucial. Some Anakites. Need more of those ruptures coming down on them. Garnet Sorcerer isn't too crazy. We have our Fire Shield Anakite running up. The Frost Shield as well, and killing the Garnet Sorceress, or helping to. There we go, that's that battle. So we see even more Beholder stuff. God, they have so much, and they're taking our city back. And apparently he also has a High Cultist, which actually is a little scary if he has their Death God stuff. These things can get pretty bad. They're not called Death Gods, that's my shorthand. Our Horror Mark means this will happen every once in a while. We're getting attacked by some Horror Mantises. As long as nothing too big attacks us, we won't be in too much trouble. Could use a little help here. Okay. Got it coming down here. Okay, nothing actually too scary. Baal could definitely deal with that. Baal will choose to deal with this. She could have second level frost magic. Oh god, that would kill her entire army, but wouldn't hurt us too bad because we're cold resistant. Just things like she has some. The frozen mages have AoE spells of the entire map that are pretty brutal if you have cold resistance in your army, but terrible if you don't. So they'll kill all your units. You can see how much we decimated this. Just need something to clean it up, but we really don't have a lot of access to that right now. We need to get over to this town and spawn some stuff, potentially. Could be pretty helpful. One of our solar discs would be pretty cool as well to grab. It's a terrible item. Not too interested in that at all. Not going to have enough to solar disc in the next turn or two. Okay, we got a whole bunch of scorpion beasts. We'll go in again, seeing that. As the fresh ones take up the front, it'll actually space out a little bit of our archers. I don't love that, but it's okay. They don't have a lot of archer fire here. And our thunderbolts will take out quite a bit of them. So, should be good on that front. Is there anyone else you want to move? Shoshana is still sitting back here, but she can chill. They haven't taken our magic library yet, which I'm kind of surprised by. I am definitely surprised by that. Some early poison spits, not surprising at all. Not too effective charming, as you can see, but that's... You know, these guys are progressively better, these ladies are progressively better, Lilith's children, when you have them against trolls and things like that. I've said it before. But I think it's worth reiterating because they can look pretty bad when you just grab a couple kobolds and then for the rest of the battle they just kind of sit here. But I'm impressed by them. You get the thing that you get a lot of them. I'm just like, oh la la. Like, you know, if we were fighting like another Baal faction and they could grab Anakites if they're lucky, things like that. So I think they're pretty valuable. A frog in my throat. Caught that one without doing it on recording, so that's good. I do appreciate your guys' comments, by the way. I've seen a lot of positive stuff. Some comments about my cat, some comments about how you enjoy the content a lot, and that makes me feel all nice and dandy. Brings the soft spot of my heart or something. Some nice, sweethearted thing. You know what I mean? It makes me feel nice. Makes me feel like this is really worth doing. And so I'm glad you guys like this stuff. And say something about it. It helps the channel. It helps the videos feel necessary to me. Want to do them more than I might otherwise. Although I'd be playing Conquest of Elysium either way. I love this game, and I love Conquest of Elysium 4 so much. I played it for so long. And 5 has not disappointed me, I will say that. The new maps, the new units, and by new maps I mean the new artwork on the map and some of the new tiles. I dig it all. Got some good stuff done. Early terror by this guy. Some of our Anakites. This is like really not a good trade for them at all. We need some time for Anakites to heal though after this. We're getting kind of hurt. Did we lose an Anakite to a rupture? I feel like we lost the Anakite to something. I don't know. Maybe they got space backwards for some reason. Trying to Hellbind Heart this thing. Lion Pelt. Okay. It's not too bad of an item. I would love to send Baal against the kobolds. It would be such an easy steamroll. We wouldn't have to be treading to make sure we don't touch settlements like we are here, but kind of a necessary thing. I don't want to get cursed. Hopefully we'll kill this thing before we get cursed or anything like it. We'll drop these undead. Run back to the capital. Ooh, ooh. Oh, only 5 slingers. Okay. Never mind. It's like, what's here? What's here? Nope. Nothing too scary. And get some archers here. We still don't have a plan to deal with this army yet, but they seem to be chilling down here. Probably getting more units. They got really decimated. We should send a squad that way to be prudent, but, you know. Okay, this is particularly weak. There might be some poison traps here that'll be irritating. The dragon's going to be a little tough, but I think we'll overwhelm it. It'll poison breath a whole bunch of stuff, so we might lose some scorpion beasts, but we can always resummon them, and I want to get our solar disc pretty soon here. So that is another priority I was hoping to achieve. Shauna can go back here. Not seeing any giants in play. We're willing to jump out a little bit. These guys have been kind of stuck here. Are they forming a squad? Oh god, Dark Prayers 3? Oh no. The Melquart. That's a terrifying army. That could have lashes of death, which we do not want to fight. Okay, there's the music with the worst song. Now, if we charm the dragon, wouldn't that be a piece of pie? But instead, we'll charm some kobolds, which will scare the hell out of them. We'll also have the dragon get hit by the scatter of the the catapult. That's pretty good. See, mostly it'll just be the dragon we're fighting. She will scare the shit out of these scorpion beasts. Oh! What? Soulslay! Sister Paladina has soul-slayed a dragon. Okay, after the battle, she's getting renamed the Dragon Slayer if we still have that command available. It tends to bug out around the 4th to 6th episode, somewhere between there. Which means roughly 4 to 6 hours, maybe, it starts to bug out. Probably losing this. Oh. Well, I don't know. Nope, we're not losing it. Okay. They have foolishly sent their troops to die. Including a pretty expensive Hoburg unit. Boots of Strength, not too interested in that. Oh god, another Bog Witch. Depth Spell Scroll. God, this lady's getting wild. We don't have a big undead stack to deal with her. Very unfortunate. I'm a little worried if Baal goes in here. He's poison resistant, but so much petrification and other stuff could actually pose a threat to him. We should be able to kill this, though. So we'll take Baal to kill this. I want to get a hair duel. Grab more Hoburgs, didn't we? We did. Damn little creatures. She will join this army. She'll lead it. Eventually, we're going to upgrade her, but not this second. We need to get another undead thing, which probably means we're going to have to sacrifice a port or maybe a city, potentially, to get the kind of undead caster we need. Although we could get a second level one that would probably serve a similar purpose, although we wouldn't have a good commander unless we got a Mound King to go fight this. We wouldn't really have the spells for it. But what I'm thinking is a lot of undead and Baal together to deal with this stack would be nice. Another Swamp Soul with Withering Gaze is scary. We need to kill this thing for real. Which again is going to be pretty tough. I think we won't do a Solar Disc yet. A Solar Disc would be nice to send against that Bog Witch. Although she could have some stuff that could really hurt. This fight is almost trivial. Nothing really scary here. So we'll kill that High Cultist. They'll overrun some of our undead. We'll see more kobolds. Dear God, the kobold swarms. Hopefully some giants are fighting those kobolds. Oh no. I don't want you grabbing our silver mine. We'll just continue this direction. Kill a green kobold here. We got another base. This one actually has a Hydra Bowl, which makes it a little scarier. I really want to snatch a dragon. That'd be really fun. Really, really fun. I'm worried this Bog Witch tries to attack us, potentially. I think I'll actually upgrade you Ceremony to Baal is not what I wanted, though. Combine Heart, Word of Power, and Bleed. Okay. We'll kill this base. We'll try and grab that port. Really don't think Baal could deal with this. There's too much HP, and I'm very scared of Withering Gaze. I think Baal is not immune to Withering. It doesn't say Unaging, although that's... He's regenerating, though, so he'd be safe, kind of. Which makes that actually less impactful. And he's immune to a shit ton of this damage. Damage reversal will hurt on the smaller Hydra, probably not on the bigger ones. Petrification is too terrifying, though. We're not going to do it. You may have seen Freya's tail, as she has decided now is a good time to ask for attention again. Always during a recording session. She's cute, though, so I forgive you. I forgive. So cute. She thinks I'm petting her now because I pet her a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be an early end to the episode, especially if the webcam goes down. Just see her. You can see her ears. Hello. It's so cute. I cannot see the game at all, though, because she's standing in front of it. Come on, go sit in your bucket. Sit in the dice tray. You love the dice tray. Why not go sit? Okay, don't sit on my mouse. We have stolen a green cobalt archer. And Freya is sitting on my mouse, so I think that's the best we're going to get to defend ourselves from the Freya swarm. What spells do you have again? Mist of Confusion. Oh god, you have doppelgangers too. And some Tengu. We need to kill this stack. She's just gonna stomp over all stuff. We also need to take all her swamps, which maybe those giants could be doing. Okay, Freya. Okay. Don't shift the computer. Stop it. No, don't. She's... Cats bunt, if you're unaware. Probably a lot of you are aware who have cats, but for those of you who don't, they bunt against things and knock them off their center. She's decided that is what she's gonna do. Oh, you're funny, Freya. Okay, we're gonna jump over this way. I think we'll actually upgrade this lady to level 3. We'll get out of this watchtower, because we do not want to take a fight in that watchtower. Ow! Tongue hurts. Can't upgrade you yet. And I guess it's playing Get Away from the Witch, because she is a dangerous army. Although... Yeah, no, she's just objectively dangerous, no. Running away. And we'll come back when we have more stuff to do. We'll take this port back. While she takes this stuff, we'll send Baal up to take all their infrastructure up here. Which might be a lot. I have no idea how much stuff they have. So. I mean, enough to get this and all those Oni armies, some of which are still kind of futzing around. Putzing around, not futzing. Futzing. Get some pikes. Plan to retake maybe our town down here. As things get a little less hot. Although everything is hot when Baal is on this earth, as there are droughts. Wipe out easily this garrison. That will likely continue northwards. Can't imagine having too much trouble. I was hoping to get that army. God, we could get a solar disk too. But I have a feeling the kobolds would just take it back. I'm not gonna spend that money just to lose something. So instead, you will become level 3. Grand Blood Feast, okay. And Bloodletting is an absolute no, so we'll stick with Rupture. And the spells we already have. Because Bloodletting will absolutely trounce our own army. Nothing else really here. The witch has moved this way, which is good and bad. It's bad because she'll take our stuff. Good because we don't have to deal with her. As Baal can use it as an advantage to continue to take more territory away from them. It's kind of our current plan. This thing has moved further away, so we'll use that opportunity as well to grab more stuff. Get a paltry force of archers here just in case something small runs around. We did lose our silver mine over here. We should go get that. Turn that into our safe hands. We are all state. You in good hands? None of these are casters, right? Pretty strong, though. Can this army take this? I almost think no. Let's get some lesser troops here in a minute. Wow, we got a level 2 cobalt, not a level 2, a green spawn cobalt archer, so that's a little better. A little poison spitter and some poison archers, so that's nice. We will just desolate this Hoburg hole. I love that lashes sound. Snap, snap, snap. It's great. And the Bog Witch is actually not taking our capital. She's probably very scared that we're running up on her stuff. I imagine is what the AI is telling itself. Is like, oh no, danger, danger. Solo unit taking all your things. Your green dragon has actually left that mine. Unfortunately, it's cold, so we're going to be slow. But we could still make it. And this means the green dragon will probably attack us, but we'll have cleared the hatchery by then. Which means less kobolds are getting spawned. They're wasting resources. We need to take out this one now, though. As well. You see some kobolds on their way towards us. Baal kind of putzes around a little bit. We will take this army and run down these ghosts and then take this out. Hopefully successfully doing so. Kobolds are getting a little bit past us. Not unexpected. Kobolds tend to do that. As unfortunate as it may be. So now we're going to get some poison on them if they attack us. We're mostly just going to retake this overmine, though, and maybe sit on it for a while. As long as this town, the Sacred City, is safe, we are okay. With being over here, we can sit in this town. I'm surprised they haven't retaken this. I think they're just probably summoning stuff. I'm actually not sure what they're doing. Most of their Onis have reformed. They could definitely take this, because our archers will run out. They will also poison each other. Oh god, that's a lot of poison traps. That's gonna hurt. Glad we didn't do this with the dragon. All these scorpion beasts right here are dead. Some questionable maybe deaths over here. Okay, you're alive. Oh, kobolds have actually taken that. Hopefully they'll fight that other army. And this is kind of what the dragon does if you take its home, in my experience, is it'll come fight you, but I'm okay with this. We will fight this dragon on much better terms now, although we will chain lightning the hell out of ourselves as we scare the dragon away. Getting a Hydra Bull I do not want, because it does shit like that. And now they get a Hydra Bull back there, so we've traded Hydra Bulls, very strangely. Just traded them. I'm a little worried about where the witch went. I'm a little frightened we're going to turn a corner and she's going to be right there. But we'll try and go kill some of her swamp control. It's kind of the plan here. We'll continue back to our port where we can get more troops if we need to. Lost most of the capital, some of it to Ghost. Other stuff that's kicking around there. Is stuck here. Get just a couple more lesser summons. Oh, no action points on you, Shoshona. Of course not. Forgot about that. Forgot. And maybe worst case scenario is those kobolds come down to us. We don't want them making a base down here. That'd be very bad. We need to get in our little thing. We do not have the units at all to deal with that, so... very unfortunate. We'll kill this. Not seeing the witch yet. Hopefully she's not around. And then we'll take our city back. Try and maybe fortify that a little bit. We'll have to see. Wish we could drain these swamps. That would be useful. Fortunately, we are not the Baron. I'm just thinking how many poison traps could be set up here. This is kind of a garbage kobold hatchery, probably, because it's not a kobold stronghold, so it's just spawning these guys. We will do a ceremony to Baal. Oh, God, that's not what we needed. Need our big HP bros, which we'll get. Fortunately. Need to take care of these giants. Okay, we got a whole bunch of scorpions. Hopefully this is enough. She's got bleed and leech, which will do some damage to them, maybe. They're kind of tough, but they're gonna get surrounded and poisoned to heck. There we go. See, this is how you take care of big stuff if you're in a pinch. Is stack them with little poison. Now they're taking insane amounts of poison damage, and we've dealt with them. Okay, good slot here. No traps, it looks like. This should be pretty trivial. We'll take some poison damage from this big old guy, but we'll probably get feared away. These dragons don't have the craziest morale for such a good unit. Although, in my opinion, I don't like the randomness, the stupid tag of them. Not my favorite thing. A little afraid for our little shed here, who's right next to this guy. Definitely running low on frontliners. Poison last turn definitely did its toll. But it looks like we'll survive with all of our sheds, so that's what's important. They're kind of irreplaceable right now, because we'd have to run all the way down to the desert or spawn a hero duel and then upgrade her there to get more of them. Also, Baal is creating new desert, though, so that's another thing. Could be helpful. Easily kill this Order Iron Master guy. Okay, we're starting to see the Bog Witch run around again. Lots of trading going on. We really should get a Solar Disc online to deal with more of the kobolds. An Immortal Solar Disc will do some nice strides to deal with them. Although I love the idea of them continually upgrading this stuff. I'm so unafraid of Biomagic level 3. I have not seen... They rarely get good spells. It's possible to get a spell that will poison a bunch of our units, but it's just as likely it's all garbage. You know, their summons aren't the worst in the game, but they're definitely not good. God, this Bog Witch. So scary. I'm gonna take the City of Scribes. We're gonna retake this city. Right now we're trading a lot, which I don't love, but we kind of have to. Don't have the biggest army against the Beholder or the Kobolds. We're getting a little outnumbered, but every fight we're winning, so that's good. Not losing anything. It's crucial we don't. All right. I think that's going to be the end of the episode. Nothing too fancy on the end of this one. But I want to get this out to you guys. I'm recording a little later, and I want to get it out this day so that I don't go 2 days without a video again. I don't love doing that. So we're going to give it a good old save. Guys, thank you for watching. Things are starting to move really well. We're starting to move a little quicker. We did get some pretty cool fights with the Beholder and Baal. Might have gone a little too fast through that. Might slow those down in the future battles, but think about it. At the time, I was anxious and wanting to get it done and done with. But next time, you might see us fight a Bog Witch or continue to raid for most of the episode, probably. Get a bunch of their stuff from them. Root out where they have bases so that they're really going to run low on being able to recruit any other troops besides what the Bog Witch has. And then hopefully be in the opposite situation where instead of being overwhelmed like we were before, they're on the back foot running around with the big doom stack. So that's the plan. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. We'll be doing more Conquest of Elysium on the channel as always. Hopefully getting some more D&D stuff in the future here. It's a little difficult. A little short on time recently and things like that. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys joining me on the journey once again. So we'll see you tomorrow or the next day, depending on how apt I am to get an episode out. So see you later, guys. And everybody else, thanks for watching.